as we are live once again, back after the first half, and here we are. The Bucks are still up 72 to 63. 72 to 63 Bucks are still up by 9 here, as there's still 2:22 left in this third quarter. Just almost done with this third quarter. And it seems like Kevin Durant has suddenly heated up. He's now shooting 50% from the field. It's a 9-point lead for this Bucks team. They're up by 11 at half, and they're down by 9 now. Durant is now the leading scorer for the Nets with 23 points, which is why the Nets are back in this game slightly. I mean, they're not playing great at all. I think we know that, but looks like if Durant starts heating up, then it's a completely different ballgame. The Nets are still in it, obviously. The Nets are obviously still in it. You have to remember that. They're not going anywhere. This is going to be a tight finish coming to the end. You don't worry about that. This Nets team is going to fight. So we're in for a great finish here. 2:22 left in the third. 72-63 Milwaukee. As James Harden is the ball handler. Guarded by Drew Holiday. Nice pass feed to Durant, who throws it down. James Harden, Kevin Durant hooking up. And it's a 7-point game. 72 to 65. As here's Middleton. Middleton has heated up as well. Giannis may have slightly tweaked some sort of injury, but he looks back and ready. As Holiday going to try a three. That's too strong. Durant goes up and gets it. And here come the Nets all of a sudden. Down by 7 here. Chance to make it 5 or 4. As Durant has 23 points now. Harden gave him that. As Durant's going to pull back. Being guarded by Middleton. Shot clock is down to 3. Harden's going to try his 3. He's fouled. That's going to be 3 free throws for James Harden. And a chance to make it a 4-point game here. James Harden going to the line. Shooting 92% from the free throw line. 1:27 here left in the third. The Brooklyn Nets have consistently, as Harden really seems to jump into Holiday. I mean, it seems like Harden is literally jumping into Holiday. But, I mean, he is fouled and he makes the first one. Brooklyn is in the bonus for the last 1:27 here. But the Nets, I mean, they haven't been able to gain much traction offensively as Harden misses that one. But the shot clock is continuously winding all the way down to 5 and 4 before they make their shot. This Bucks defense has been playing really good, so tight. They've not allowed any sort of driving lanes or ability to score easy buckets. And this Nets team, they've had to fight for any sort of points that they score. And just that Durant has really taken off all of a sudden, and Harden makes that one, and it's a 5-point game, 72 to 67. Approaching the end of this third quarter. Once again, the Brooklyn Nets are up 3 games to 2, and if they win, they'll move on to the Eastern Conference Finals. As here's Holiday finds Brook Lopez, Durant, and Griffin are on him. As Giannis with the shot clock down to 2, Giannis going to take a jump shot. That time it's too strong, but Middleton grabs a rebound. Drew Holiday grabs a rebound. Here's Middleton in the post. Middleton fadeaway is true. Chris Middleton puts up another shot and gets it to go. Chris Middleton has 21 points now. As here's James Harden being guarded by Antetokounmpo. Harden tries to step back 3, falls down, and that's short. Middleton has 23. He's the leading scorer for this Bucks team. Now Middleton going to make it 25 now for Chris Middleton. And it's back up to 9, this lead. 67 to 76. Chris Middleton making all shots, all on all 3 levels for Chris Middleton. And it's approximately a 4-second difference between shot and game here. As Durant puts up a floater, too strong, unable to get the rebound. Middleton. Clock is down to 2. Giannis gets it, puts it up short. Middleton at the buzzer! Did it count? It does count! Chris Middleton at the buzzer! Lays it up and in, and it's back to an 11-point lead, just like that. 11 at the half, 11 at the end of 3. It's all Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton with 27 points is the leading scorer in this game so far, putting this Bucks team on his back in the second and third quarter. How about that? Just when the Nets were looking like they're coming back in, it was a 5-point game. Off goes Chris Middleton on his own and a personal 6-0 run to make it back up to 11 points. 78-67. I mean, this is not really what I'd expect. I didn't expect that the Bucks would still have an 11-point lead still. I mean, I thought they would get closer right now. They did. And then here comes Chris Middleton. Right? So that's just how the game is. It's been a game of runs. As we are back, Game 6 between the Bucks and Nets. Nets lead the series 3-2 as Mike Budenholzer, head coach for the Bucks, is being interviewed. Up by 11 in the final quarter, 12 minutes away from forcing a Game 7 on Antetokounmpo. Knicks have a 13-point lead with a quick drive there. And Brooklyn has got to put something together right now if they're going to win this game. It's not looking too good right now. Durant pulls up for 3. That's an air ball. Kevin Durant throws an air ball right there. That is tough, as the crowd lets him know that very much. This Bucks team is looking to make a statement. They're up by 13. They're well on their way to forcing a Game 7, as Middleton is fouled, and he's going to head to the line. I mean, the Nets have tried coming close, and every time they do, the Bucks have an answer, and they have their run of their own, like Middleton's personal 6-0 run at the end of the third quarter. And now they're just increasing that ever since. Chris Middleton looking like a player of the game today, as he's trying to make that lead 16. It's 14 right now. As you look outside, preserve for him. Is that Deer Park? What do they call that? I don't know. As Middleton misses that free throw. And 2 out of 3 from the line for Middleton. Makes it a 15-point game, 82-67. Steve Nash saying, come on, let's hurry it up. I mean, in transition, this Bucks team has been lethal tonight. And they've consistently out-rebounded this team, the Nets team, in this game. As Durant turns it over now. This is a very bad game for Kevin Durant. And it's not looking too good right now. 12 turnovers for the Nets now. I mean, Durant, this is like his 4th turnover. They're really struggling in the turnovers, trying to get rebounds. It's been really bad right now. Antetokounmpo finds PJ Tucker in the corner 3. That's short. Durant goes up and gets it. There's more than enough time here as PJ Tucker instantly fouls Durant there. There's more than enough time for the Nets to come back. The fourth quarter has literally just started. And they're only down by 15. It's possible. It's just that Durant has got to stop turning this ball over and actually hit some shots. And that'll give Brooklyn a chance. Durant for 3. He hits! KD, that's a huge shot there. And it's 12. That was a must-needed 3 for KD. That was unbelievable. KD at that height, man. He's a sniper. And here's Middleton finds an open Drew Holiday. He's going to answer. Too strong. Harden goes up and gets the board. And Brooklyn's got to try and make this a run here with a bucket as Giannis is guarding James Harden. Durant, another 3. That time it's off. He was trying to go back-to-back, Durant. As Holiday turns it over almost. Middleton turns it over, and Harden finds Durant up ahead. 2-on-2. Durant lays it up and in, and it's 10. Yeah, totally. No, maybe it might be Bucks in 7. We'll see. Still got Nets. And there's still time right now. As KD suddenly has reemerged. The Nets are still in this right now. Down by 10. 82-72 Bucks. Kevin Durant is turning the ball over. That's the problem. Durant has had 5 turnovers in this game right now. Harden also has 4 turnovers. The Nets have not played good whatsoever. The Nets are not playing good. They're getting severely out-rebounded. +8 for the Bucks in rebounds. And then double the amount of offensive rebounds. (12-6) in offensive rebounds for the Bucks. They're really dominating the boards right now. And 12 turnovers for this Nets team is hurting right now for them. And the Nets have never had the lead in this game. I mean, it's just been the Bucks dominating. And it's not like this Nets team has played so great, and they're only down by 10. And there's more than enough time. Yeah, the Bucks are dominating in the paint right now. There's no doubt about that. Points in the paint +10 for the Bucks, 40-30. Yeah. The Bucks are really going to dominate this paint. Giannis obviously has had a pretty decent game too. So, Giannis has actually played decent today. Giannis has 23 points, 16 rebounds. But Chris Middleton is the reason why the Bucks are winning right now. He's got 29 points and 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and he went on a personal 6-0 run to make that an 11-point lead going into the fourth, and he's just been on fire since. Chris Middleton. He's been a great player. What a player, Chris Middleton. Hit 4 threes today. Oh, the Bucks certainly played a lot better than the Nets, that's for sure. I mean, both teams are really not shooting too great as well. The Nets only shooting 33% from 3. Bucks are only shooting 21% from 3. Both teams are shooting around 47% from the field. It's just really been those rebounds and extra possessions for this Bucks team that's really given them that lead. And then Chris Middleton. Right now, Chris Middleton is playing better than Harden. Yeah, I'll give you that. But James Harden overall is better than Middleton. But yeah, right now, I'll give him to him. Middleton is certainly playing better. I mean, we know what Durant did, 49 points in 48 minutes. Only 30 points in 35 minutes, but Durant's been pretty good as of recently, but he's had, like I said, 5 turnovers. That's been a problem. He's still minus 14 and plus minus. Durant has played a lot of minutes tonight as well. Played the most minutes with Harden, 35 minutes for Harden. 10-point game, here we go, 9:30 left. Joe Harris guarding Middleton. Now Harden switches. As Middleton is crossed over and James Harden with the steal. How about that, my guy? As soon as you type Middleton better than Harden, Harden steals the ball from Middleton. How about that? Interesting right there. James Harden, he's a much better defensive player than people give him credit for. As there's some talk between him and Middleton right now. Harden at 16 points, 7 dimes. There's time. There's more than enough time. The Nets are with the ball now. Finds Durant being guarded by Holiday. Finds Joe Harris. Nice move there. Harris, open lane. Harris finishes. And it's 8. Those are some nice buckets there for Joe Harris. 7-0 run for Brooklyn. As here's Antetokounmpo sizing up Jeff Green, and he misses the layup. Too strong off glass. And here's Harden. Harden being guarded by Middleton. Put some moves on. And he turns it over. But Connaughton loses the ball. Connaughton lost the ball there. Harden turned it over, but then Connaughton turned it over after that. Brooklyn still has the ball, down by 8. Harden is the one inbounding. Throws it to Jeff Green, who's in the game. As Joe Harris going to try a tough 3, and he hits! Big shot. Joe Money Harris. And it's 5 all of a sudden. It's back to a 5-point game. Brooklyn's on a 10-0 run. Joe Harris cash all of a sudden. And here's Middleton, almost stole it. And Durant tips it out of bounds. Still Bucks ball, shot clock at 10. Joe Harris, I mean, this was a difficult 3. He's guarded by 2 people right in his face, and he still makes it over them. How about that? Joe Harris. 8 minutes left in this fourth quarter here. As you got the officials talking and James Harden and Steve Nash. And what's going on here on the sidelines? I mean, this is some chaos going on right now. As you got a challenge on the court here. You're going to challenge this foul against Joe Harris, which is his 4th foul. There's a challenge on the play by Steve Nash. How about you don't sleep on the Nets? I mean, you were saying Bucks in 7, so... I mean, you're clearly sleeping on the Nets right now. No offense, but yeah. I'm not sleeping on the Bucks, man. They're playing good right now. I mean, they're up by 5. They haven't played good as of late because the Nets are on a 10-0 run. We'll see if they can hold on, though. That's been the problem for them. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, Bucks got to win this game first, then think about Game 7. And you can change the script anytime, so. The Nets have outscored the Bucks 10-4 in this fourth quarter. Joe Harris has 9 points but 4 fouls, and that's why Steve Nash is challenging this foul on Joe Harris. That would be his 4th. We'll see, but Joe Harris hit a big 3-pointer, which was his first of the game. Haven't really seen much of the bench. The only person who's really come off this bench has been Landry Shamet. He's had 20 minutes of play tonight. Landry Shamet for only 2 points. And meanwhile, Bruce Brown for the Nets hasn't really gotten a lot of playing time, only 5 minutes in this game so far. And for the Bucks, we haven't seen Bryn Forbes since that first half. He played 6 minutes. Pat Connaughton has been primarily off the bench for them at 17 minutes played. But yeah, Middleton and Antetokounmpo, those two are just playing pretty good right now. How do I feel about the Suns? Yeah, that Chris Paul news really hurts, but he got COVID. I think Chris Paul got COVID. He's in COVID protocols, right? We know that. And personally, he's not going to miss a lot of time. I think, look, he got the vaccine, so he might only miss, like, I'm assuming maybe a week. So if it's a week, right, I might only miss game 1, maximum game 2. So I'm looking at Chris Paul only missing game 1 or game 2. And at that moment, I think I'm still taking the Suns. I really made a video on the Suns, why they'll reach the NBA Finals, and I'm still sticking with that. Whether it's the Clippers or the Jazz, I still like the Suns to win that series. They should make the NBA Finals. Even with Chris Paul in protocols. Because I think he'll only miss like 1, maybe 2 games. That's it. It's not like Kawhi. Kawhi, we don't know if he's even going to play for the season now. As they're trying to see if that's a foul on Joe Harris. And that challenge was done by Steve Nash. But they're actually not going to challenge it. They changed their mind. Yeah, Leonard is out. I think the Jazz would still be the favorites. I mean, PG had one really good game. I don't know if he can keep it up for one more game. We'll see. I think the Jazz will make it. I think the Suns versus the Jazz. You know, the Suns have beaten the Jazz all 3 times in the regular season. And I think even if the Jazz go up, like 2-0, I still think the Suns can come back and win. Maybe in 7. As Middleton is going to try his 2 free throws because the Nets did not challenge, actually. The Nets did not challenge that foul on Joe Harris. Joe Harris now has 4 fouls. And Middleton hits both free throws, back up to 7, the lead for the Bucks. It's 8 minutes left to go, still plenty of time. Down by 8 are the Nets. 85-77. Jeff Green, Shamet, Harris, Durant, and Harden are in the game for the Nets. As shot clock is already down to 5, nobody's open. Harden gonna take a deep 3, and that rims short. 85-77. Middleton finds Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday driving. Holiday puts it up and in. Back up to 10. The Bucks get their run right there. The Brooklyn Nets desperately need an answer, and that's not the one they want. And that's a turnover. Antetokounmpo is very hardly fouled there by Durant. And it's a 10-point lead for this Bucks team still as Antetokounmpo is going to head to the line, I would think, for 2. Thank you. I really appreciate that, my guy. Thanks a lot. That really means a lot. Thank you. I'd appreciate if you could hit that like button. Appreciate if you guys could hit that like button. That would be great. And you could subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd appreciate that. I got you covered for NBA. Got you covered for all NBA live reaction, play-by-play analysis. As Antetokounmpo is going to head to the line. Thanks a lot. Thank you. As Antetokounmpo has been struggling from the free throw line. Hits a rainbow free throw shot there. Yep. Make sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon. It's 11 now for this Bucks team. Every time the Nets go on a run, the Bucks come right back and put a run of their own. And that's really what's been the story of this game so far, especially in the second half. As Antetokounmpo, he's only been hitting like 54% from this free throw line. And he makes both of them. Looks like he adjusted his shot a little bit as this crowd gives a standing ovation. How about that for Antetokounmpo making both free throws? As Durant puts some moves on, finds Jeff Green. Jeff Green! They could have called a foul there. He's not fouled. As Antetokounmpo goes ahead, lays it up and in. It's a blocking foul. You count it. And 1. Giannis, book it. It's a 2-1. And this Bucks team have taken control. It's 91-77. They're well in control. Yeah, they're playing pretty good right now. They're answering right back. It's 14. Let's see if Antetokounmpo can make it 15. No, it's not over yet. I don't think it's over. There's still 7 minutes to go. Look at Giannis. 3 straight made free throws. Look at Giannis. He's making those free throws now. The Bucks have a 10-0 run now. If you remember, the Nets had a 10-0 run. As here's Shamet. Attacks Shamet. Comes up short, though. Still 15-point lead. As Antetokounmpo attacks. Misses that. Holiday can't finish. And we got a rebound fight underneath. And there's a foul called. It's fouled. Antetokounmpo is fouled on that play. And he's going to shoot. Giannis has been making some free throws now. I mean, look at him. He's 6 out of 10 from the free throw line. That's a great improvement. As Shamet wasn't able to lay it up and in, Antetokounmpo gets a block. Giannis taking over late. Holiday makes that first free throw. This Bucks team, now it's looking slowly out of reach. Holiday's at the line for 2. 94-77. Holiday made 2 free throws. As the Nets miss another shot there, Holiday gets a rebound. As here's Middleton. Connaughton, a 3. Almost got it to go. Giannis, guess who? Underneath, and he throws it down over Jeff Green, and he gives him a stare. The lead is up to 19, and the Bucks are in control, well in control right now. How about that? They're up by 19. And Giannis throws it down. How about that one right there? He throws it down. No, they don't have a chance now. I mean, it's 19. It's not looking likely anymore. I mean, just like a minute ago it was, but this Bucks team literally went on a run again. It's like close to like a 15-0 run. And it's really gotten away from the Nets right now. They're going to have to go back to Barclays to finish it off now. So that's what it's going to come down to. Yeah, they've gone crazy right now. That's exactly right. I mean, all of a sudden, Antetokounmpo just went crazy. Giannis has 30 points and 17 rebounds. Middleton also has 32. Both teams have 30 plus. I mean, both players have 30 plus. Yeah, I think I'm going to be live for game 7. I think I should. It's going to be on Sunday, so. Is it on Sunday? No, it's going to be on Saturday. Then I don't know. I'll have to see. Yeah, got to support your team, man. That's how you do it, even in your hometown. Look at that Deer District outside of Reserve Forum, the Deer District. They're screaming their heads off, aren't they? I mean, Giannis is taking it over all of a sudden. .620 left. .96 to 77. Personally, I still got the Nets, actually. As Durant throws it down, Durant answers right back with a slam. 17. We'll see. I still got the Nets. I think Harden will play better. I think Durant at home has been really good in Barclays. Durant's got 32 right now. Is Antetokounmpo going to try a jump shot? And that's short. The Nets got to hurry up here. They're still down by 17, 5:36 left. As Durant, he almost turns it over again. And he does turn it over. Kyrie, he's out for this game. I think he's going to be out as well for, I don't know. We'll have to see. Kyrie he got a severe ankle injury, so we'll see whether or not he can play. I think he might give it a go. Personally, I think Kyrie's going to give it a go in game 7. He'll give it a go because it's do or die, right? So as that comes up short there for the Bucks. And here is Harden, finds Durant in the post. Durant puts up a shot off glass that doesn't go. As here's Middleton. Gonna try a 3, Middleton, and he hits! Count it! Wow! How about that? 99 to 79. All of a sudden, how about Chris Middleton? 3 and 1. Middleton, that's his second 4-point play in this game. I mean, Irving may not return the series. I mean, where did you read that he's going to be out for 2 weeks? Like, what's the source? Yeah, it's and 1. That's what I said. 3 and 1 for Chris Middleton. That's the second one of the game. And this Bucks team has taken it to the next level here in Game 6, haven't they? Middleton has 35 right now and is at 5 3-pointers. That's insane. Yep, we'll see. I'm interested to know, actually. We'll see. Look at that Deer District out there. They are pumped up. We got 2 Game 6s tomorrow. 76ers Hawks. Hawks lead the series 3-2 after that epic comeback 26-pointer. I have a video on that where I broke down that comeback. As Harden is probably going to be sitting down now. And Durant is sitting down as well, as the Nets have put in the subs, and that will do it here. The Nets have put in the substitutions here, and they have called game. As Harden is sitting on the court, sitting on the sideline, Durant is sitting, and got the bench units coming in. This game is over. The Bucks have successfully forced a Game 7. Congratulations to the Bucks. You have forced a Game 7 back to Barclays Center in Brooklyn for Game 7 on Saturday. 100-79 Brooklyn on top. I mean, Nets. What am I saying? I mean, Bucks. Sorry about that. Bucks are on top by more than enough. And that will do it here pretty much. I mean, this Bucks team, they never played great offensively. They could never get it going. They just weren't able to break that Milwaukee defense. That defense was tight. They weren't able to have any driving lanes or drive through, cut through. Middleton continues his hot streak. Man, how about Chris Middleton? I mean, that will do it here. I think we're going to... we'll see if I can do Game 7. That would be cool if I could. But, yeah, the Nets are going to head back home for Game 7. Do or die, win or go home. Game 7 in this series, who would have thought? After the Nets are up 2-0 and stuff like that. That Bucks defense, they took it to a next level. There were absolutely no space for Brooklyn to go anywhere. No driving lanes. Shot clock was consistently going down to single digits in 4, 3, 2, 1. And they had to put up a wild shot. Both teams didn't shoot great, but the Bucks got those rebounds, which was really important to get those extra possessions. And they took advantage of the turnovers by the Nets, and they dominated inside in the paint. And that's really been the story of tonight's game. The rebounds, the turnovers, points in the paint, and that defense. Everything affected them right there. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say there were a lot of open shots, but even when they were partially open, they couldn't make them. So that's also a problem. Joe Harris, I think he has to start making his shots. Durant was pretty bad in that first half. Durant was really struggling. I mean, KD, although he put up 32 points, he had 7 turnovers, which is really bad, which is very, very bad. I mean, you don't see a player like KD have 7 turnovers, right? So that's that. And Chris Middleton, he's the man of the game. 38 points, 5 3-pointers. Chris Middleton shooting lights out. 11 out of 16 from the field, 5 out of 8 from 3. Plus 17. And then Antetokounmpo puts up 30 as well. Holiday 21. That big 3 for the Bucks chips in, and they'll do it here in Game 6. So that was the game overall. Kyrie probably is not going to come back. The Nets are prepared for that possibility. And it has to be James Harden and Kevin Durant for the Nets in do or die Game 7. So hope you enjoyed the stream, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Please go down, hit the like if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in the next stream, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate it. Peace out.